watching MADtv.
Hey everybody, welcome to MADtv.
Yeah.
Now we're going to get to the funny stuff in a minute, but we also have a very serious side too here. And that's why we're taking a risk by pausing for a special upfront talk about a disease that many adult Americans suffer from. It's called Attention Deficit Disorder, or ADD. Now, instead of bringing out some professional who'll put you through some dry, boring lecture, one of our own cast members was not only courageous enough to come forward and admit that she has ADD, but she's going to come out here and talk about how she's overcome it. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Mary Shear.
Mary.
Mary!
Okay, here goes. As Deborah probably mentioned, I have attention deficit disorder. It's a disease that's been misunderstood for decades. That's where we get the classic hyperactive child, nervous teenager, and fidgety adult. But ADD does not have to lessen the quality of your life. There are some benefits to it. Increased creativity, intuition, even periods of extreme focus and lucidity. I know that certainly helped me with my acting career, which I began back in Detroit. Yeah, they have great submarine sandwiches there, except they're called grinders. Yeah, I worked at a grinder stand in college. Oh, college was cool. There was a problem with overcrowding when I was a freshman, so my dorm was actually the third floor of an upperclassman dorm. But you know that the upperclassmen were always buying blocks of concert tickets and scalping them to the underclassmen, but I got to see some really great shows. Elvis Costello came through right after King of America came out. Ooh. So this guy in our hall, Jay Kasberger, had these binoculars. Well, they looked like binoculars, but they were hollow and you could put booze in them. Is that how I'm coming out in that monitor? Oh, you know, there are certain clothes that you can't wear on television. Really bright whites or vertical stripes, they just don't look good. You should see this costume I'm wearing in the sketch I'm doing later. Just a minute.
Okay, I guess the first part told you a little bit about what ADD is.
I'm playing a tomato.
Mary, what are you doing? What? You're supposed to be talking about ADD and where people can write for information.
Right, sorry. So, for more information on ADD, write the ADD Information Clearinghouse, P.O. Box. Hey, moths.
Hope you enjoyed the show, and Dad, if you're watching, tell Mom I said hi.
Yeah, and I just want to say hi to my buddy at home, Mike Lawler.
Before we say goodnight, let's bring out Mary Shear to say goodnight.
Come on out, Mary!
Just say goodnight to the viewers.
Okay? Oh, okay. Well, looks like our time's up.
Keep in mind this is only 7 seconds.
Okay, let me do it, all right?
Go.
Fine. All right, getting back to thanking you for tuning in. Thanks for tuning in. Oh, speaking of tune, my friend's band is playing at the Old Bailey tonight, and they're this three-piece outfit. I got the cutest outfit last week. Now, that in itself isn't that exciting, but I got it way cheap. I think it was put on the discount rack by accident, so I kind of lucked out there. Have you ever seen the movie 29th Street? That's sort of about luck. You know, I think it's always been kind of underrated. You know, movies nowadays, I think they try and get an NC-17 rating just to generate controversy so they would make more money than they normally would. And, you know, show business shouldn't be about money. It should be about art, like Art Carney. Now, there is a talented actor. Did you know that he played Felix Unger in the original Broadway version of The Odd Couple? Yeah, not a lot of people know that, but... Oh. Getting back to what I was originally saying about thanking you for tuning in, you know, I think we as a cast are really beginning to bond, and I'm so glad that you're watching week after week to see it happen. I went to this marathon screening of Bond films last week. Oh, my gosh, I forgot how ridiculous some of those women's names were, like Dr. Goodhead, Plenty O'Toole, and who could forget Holly Goodnight? That reminds me. Good night.